हाय, मैं हूँ श्रुति ऑन माई सेकेंड नेचर एंड यस, अगर आप घड़ियां गिन गिन के सोच रहे थे अरे माइंडेड का टाइम कब आएगा, पिछली बार हमने इतनी अमेजिंग चीजें सीखी थी लेकिन फिर हम बीच में अटक गए थे, वी डोंट नो वेयर टू गो, देन डोंट वरी, शांति प्लीज, आई एम बैक एंड विद मी ऑल्सो इज बैक डॉक्टर रचना पाटनी, ऑर्गेनाइजेशनल एंड लीडरशिप कंसल्टेंट हैं वो, शी इज ऑल्सो द फाउंडर ऑफ द सेंटर ऑफ मी. बट नाउ लेट्स डिस्कस this very thing जहाँ पे हम अटके हुए हैं with her in her own voice. Hello Dr. Rachna, how are you?
I'm very well, Shruti. Thank you. And thank you for having me back.
I think the thank you is like very very due from my side because नहीं तो हम अटक जाएंगे. We need you right now. It is not, it is more a requirement currently. So I have got so many requests, so many questions after our last session saying के okay, so we figured out कि हम कैसे उस feeling तक पहुँचे and it is so true, feelings के बारे में बात करना. Okay, अब हमने identify कर लिया हमें दर्द का हो रहा है, but now what to do? So suddenly like there was full little bit panic mode happening. So which is why I thought it's so necessary कि हम थोड़ा सा revisit करें और थोड़ा सा जो somatic ways होते हैं हमारी body जैसे feelings के साथ deal करती है. I think today we should discuss that. What do you think?
Sure, certainly. I'll take your lead on it.
Awesome. So then my very first question to you. अभी इससे पहले के लोग सुने और कहें एक मिनट, excuse me, what do you mean by somatic? So पहले just let's clarify कि when somebody says psychosomatic issues or somatic, feelings के अंदर आप somatic तरीके से deal कर रहे हैं, what does that actually mean?
Okay, so I'll introduce you to these two words, psyche and soma. Okay. Now psychology में psyche सबको मतलब यूज होते हुए बहुत दिन हो गए, so we are all familiar with it.
Correct.
But soma is for somatic, is for body. Okay. So the mind, which is psyche, is also there in the body as soma. Okay. So that is the somatic mind, you can call it. It's the way in which your mind also exists in your body, because we think of mind as something only in the head.
Correct.
But where is your mind, and often in my like postgraduate courses I used to ask people like, is your mind in your elbow? Where is it? And it could really be all over you, and it could actually be between you and another person, because there's also an intersubjective mind.
Wow. Okay.
So the somatic mind is about the mind that is in your body. So when we say be mindful, it also means recognizing that the mind is in your whole body, and that also means you're not disconnecting your head from your body, and you're valuing all the information you get from all your senses.
Right.
Not just the head and not just the thinking.
Correct. So then if we correlate this to पिछली बार जो बात हुई थी कि आपने कहा था कि अगर कोई when you're penting up your feelings or या आप कुछ express नहीं कर रहे हैं अपने feelings में, then go within yourself and figure out that when you experience a feeling, where are you feeling it? Right? You'd ask that, what are you feeling? Where are you feeling? These were the two main questions you had asked us to ask ourselves. So once we figure out, ठीक है, what am I feeling? Then I figure out where am I feeling it, and I get a weird answer कि मेरे को knee में feel हो रहा है या पैरों में feel हो रहा है या fingertips पे feel हो रहा है. But then what to do with it? So one solution I remember you had said was release it. That energy wise you imagine it wherever, whichever part of your body, closest exit point पे आप उस energy को release कर दो. लेकिन not necessary कि सबको ये energy release का फंडा समझ आता है, So what are the other ways that we can approach it?
So this is important because I agree with you that many people have never really worked with energy. So, then using it as a solution for something seems like a step too far removed.
Correct.
So one thing is, okay, what are you feeling and where are you feeling it?
Right.
I can suggest another way which requires you to write out your responses. Okay.
Achha.
So you'd have to do this do it as a daily ritual. एक अच्छी सी सुंदर सी डायरी लेकर के उसमें आपका favorite pen आप use करें, and you find a really beautiful space in which you sit and do this work for yourself.
Right.
And you ask yourself, okay, anything difficult that happened, what was I feeling? Where was I feeling it? Now ये question actually आपको काफी misleading answers भी मिल सकते हैं शुरुआत में. Okay? Because most of the time we are very used to not allowing ourselves to know what we are feeling, especially if it is difficult feelings. तो हमें बहुत आदत होती है कि हम अपने आप से ही डिफेंडेड होते हैं,
डिफ्लेक्ट करते रहें जो एक्चुअली फील कर रहे हैं. हाँ, ट्रू.
यस, अंदर ही अंदर हमारा जो डिफेंसिव स्ट्रक्चर है कि हमें खुद को ना पता चले हमें क्या फील हो रहा है. इट्स लाइक हाउ डू यू एड्रेस दैट? ओके, सो वन वेरी काइंड ऑफ सेफ वे ऑफ डूइंग इट इज allowing yourself to say, I am feeling all the negative things. So let's say you say, I am feeling anger. And then you allow yourself to get into what are the instances in my life that have made me really angry. And you start writing about them. First, just make a list and go as far back as you can to your childhood. Right. As far back. And then you say, ठीक है, but what if it wasn't really anger I was feeling? What if it is rage? And then you say, what are the times I have felt rage? And you make a list of it. And then you see how much of this is the same. You may even say, whenever I felt disgust, whenever I felt revulsion, whenever I felt like just checking out of that place. And it gets sometimes quite dark, whenever I felt like not existing at all. So you can actually do a reflective exercise where you allow yourself to go into all these defended places. Because it's almost like we have an armor inside ourselves which was created to protect us from difficult feelings when we were too young to handle them.
Right.
But now that we have grown up, we can grow our capacity to see what we couldn't see before.
Correct. Yeah.
So that is the approach that can be really powerful. But in this, what you have to do is make time for your writing and really take it seriously. You may even wish to sit with a mirror and say, mirror, I'm going to try and see the things about my life that I don't like to see.
And I think इसमें सबसे अच्छी बात ये है कि if we are questioning ourselves and we want to reach an answer, then I think the first step's been taken over there. We are telling ourselves कि हाँ, okay, I want to make myself better, I want to heal from this. तो naturally फिर even if it's a tough step like you're saying that it will get difficult, खुद से बात करना, mirror के अंदर देख के बात करना, it will get difficult but it's okay. Then the bigger picture I think we need to hold on to and just go with the process, right?
Yes. The first step is having the courage to have an honest conversation with yourself.
Right.
That's half the battle won. One exercise I'll give you which really helps you realize how difficult it is to be honest with yourself.
Sure.
Okay? Yeah. So let's say I ask you what are the things that really you hate about another person? And you make a list of it. What are the things, which person is it that really irritates you? Like that sound of nail on a chalk. Who brings that out of you? Okay?
Correct.
And you first write down the name. And then you say, what are 3 of their qualities? Okay?
Yeah.
And it may be that they don't value people, they are selfish, or it may be that they are always angry, whatever.
मैनिपुलेटिव हैं, इरिटेट करते हैं,
हाँ.
आपको भाव नहीं देते हैं, all those qualities come into it. ठीक है. हाँ.
फिर अब नेक्स्ट स्टेप इसका है कि हमें खुद को बोलना है कि मैं मैनिपुलेटिव हूँ.
करेक्ट.
मैं दूसरों को भाव नहीं देती हूँ. मैं अपने बारे में पहले सोचती हूँ. And you allow yourself to feel how it feels.
Right.
Because ये सब जो I'm breaking it into really basic things.
Correct.
But this is what we are constantly doing.
Yeah.
Whatever जो भी हमें लगता है ना बहुत heavy कि हम अपने में वो ना देख सके, वो हमें दूसरों में बहुत easily दिखता है.
Very true. You know how they say, गीता में भी तो यही लिखा है, what you see around you is actually what exists in you. In my understanding, the true meaning of that has been this, where it is not the world that you see around you is just a reflection. It's a direct reflection of yourself, including all the feelings.
So on a good day,
Yeah.
when you are full of the vibration of love,
Right.
you will see a loving world.
Correct.
And on a bad day, when you are under-resourced, you will only see like conflict everywhere. And how much of that is you creating your world on a daily basis?
Correct.
So it is about taking responsibility at a deep level for your reality and knowing that you are the essential ingredient that creates your reality.
Correct. Wow. वाओ, आई थिंक इसको अब्जॉर्ब करने के लिए आप अभी अगर सुन रहे हैं ना, प्लीज इस मोमेंट पे पॉज कीजिए, रिवाइंड कीजिए और पिछले एटलीस्ट 8 मिनट वापस सुनिए एंड देन मूव फॉरवर्ड टू व्हाट वी आर गोइंग टू टॉक फ्रॉम नाउ ऑन. आई थिंक ये बहुत जरूरी है दैट दिस गोज deep inside us, in our psyche and in our soma, and so that we can absorb it completely.
अब जो मैं कहूँगी ना, आप लोग को लगेगा कि ये क्या हमें बच्चों वाली चीज़ें बताती रहती हैं, यू नो. कभी बोलती है मूव करो, कभी बोलती है राइट करो, कभी बोलती है ड्रॉ करो. बट आई फर्मली बिलीव कि ह्यूमन बीइंग्स को अपने आप से मिलने के लिए कुछ हाई फंडा चीज़ों की ज़रूरत नहीं है. जो बेसिक चीज़ें हैं, जैसे बात करना, ड्रॉ करना, लिखना, मूव करना, जो हम बचपन में सीखते हैं, गाना गाना, डांस करना, इन सब में पोटेंशियल है, एक क्षमता है कि हम उससे अपने आप को ज़्यादा जान पाएँ और उससे अपने डिफ़िकल्ट इमोशंस को जान पाएँ और उसके बारे में रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी के साथ कुछ कर पाएँ.
राइट.
सो द अदर ऑप्शन इज you can draw, because many people don't like words and many people don't have words for feelings.
Right.
Okay, I mean, मैं जब इमोशनल लिटरेसी का काम शुरू करती हूँ, my first thing is इमोशनल वोकैबुलरी किसके पास है.
Very true actually. Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
क्योंकि इमोशनल वोकैबुलरी के बारे में जब मैं सोचती हूँ, तो मेरे हस्बैंड एयरक्राफ्ट इंजीनियर हैं. जब मैं उनके टूल किट खोल के देखती हूँ, आई हैव नो आइडिया व्हाट ईच वन ऑफ दोज आइटम्स इज कॉल्ड. एंड मोस्ट पीपल आर लाइक दैट अबाउट देयर इमोशंस.
करेक्ट.
उनको दिखता है कि अरे ये तो एक नट के जैसा है, ये एक स्क्रू के जैसा है, ये एक हैमर के जैसा है, पर ये है क्या नहीं पता. और जाना भी नहीं है उस टूल बॉक्स पे, उसको बंद करके रख दो, कोई और काम करेगा उसके साथ.
हाँ. Nice.
So it's like that.
Yeah.
So forget about it. You don't want to have words? Draw. But really allow your heart, your hand, you know, without the pollution of your mind, which is trying to project a good image of yourself to you. Allow your heart, your hand to lead you and let the stuff come out.
So what stuff to come out? Like आप बोल रहे हो ना, somebody might say, hey, I don't draw very well. वहाँ पे आपको कुछ अच्छा नहीं बनाना है किसी को दिखाने के लिए. You don't have to draw for somebody. But in that moment, how to take that barrier away कि अच्छा लेकिन क्या draw करें?
So ये क्या है? ये सब जो चीजें मैं बता रही हूँ ना, they are anti performance. कुछ भी चीज आप इसलिए नहीं कर रहे हो ताकि वो अच्छा दिखे. It is actually a space where you can be not performing.
Right.
So drawing के लिए क्या, like I'll tell you what I do. I use crayons which are broken up. Okay. And I make them like lie down flat on the ground, rather like on the paper rather than the tip.
Right.
And I allow just my hand to move, like, okay, I'm feeling this, you know, this is the feeling that is coming out of me, and I just allow that to happen.
Right.
And then when it is done, I look at it and then I make sense of it as a whole picture, and there might be some elements जो मुझे pull करते हैं, and then I may think about it. ये सब जो practices हैं, the more you start doing it, the more they start speaking to you.
Right.
शुरू में लगता है कि ये क्या है, you know, this is some mumbo jumbo, but actually they are very alive resources.
Right.
For us to have a relationship with ourselves.
तो इनिशियली अगर समझ ना भी आए कि हम क्या ड्रॉ कर रहे हैं, या ओके ठीक है हमने कर लिया, बहुत डूडल करा ऐसे, यू नो, एंड फेल्ट लाइटर ऑल्सो, फेल्ट गुड अबाउट इट, बट व्हेन वी लुक एट इट, हो सकता है हमें ना समझ आए कि क्या है और कोई है भी नहीं जो बता पाए. बट इज दैट सफिशिएंट कि जस्ट हमने.
So what I'll ask you is, suppose you draw something. वो ड्राइंग करने के बाद, and now these are the things I do in a lot of my leadership workshops, okay?
Right.
What I ask them to do, and most people are reluctant to draw. उसके बाद टास्क क्या है, जो भी ड्रॉ किया है वो अज्यूम करो कि you know you are no longer interested in projecting yourself in a good light. उसको आप पास में हटा दो कहीं. Then you ask yourself, ये ड्राइंग को देख के मुझे क्या फील हो रहा है? You may have drawn a beautiful apple tree, but when you feel into it, you look at how all the fruits are rotten and you feel sad. or you feel really angry that there's not enough ground for this apple tree to grow. Could be anything.
Correct.
But it's that process. कि ठीक है मैंने ये draw तो कर लिया, but now what am I feeling when I see this drawing? Where are the constrictions, you know? Where am I feeling कि ये तो मुझे थोड़ा ठीक नहीं लग रहा है? So for example, when you're drawing, you know, you may have drawn a very beautiful cottage with windows open and lots of diyas.
Right.
And you think, oh wow, what a pretty drawing it is. Then you do the next part of the exercise, which is you put aside any, desire to look right to yourself, and
Right.
you say, what do I feel? जब मैं ये drawing देखती हूँ, मुझे क्या feeling आती है? And you may be struck that none of the diyas are lit up, and you may recognize that there's a sadness in the drawing.
Right.
You know?
हाँ.
Or you may see that there is like a lot of red in it. Which may stand for anger, and you didn't think that when you were making it.
Correct.
Because thinking and feeling need to work together. So this is a way in which you start attuning की feelings आप भी आइए बाहर, because मैंने आपको इतनी देर अंदर रखा है कि मुझे आपको बाहर लाना आता ही नहीं है, तो मैं baby steps ले रही हूँ, you know, but I'm committed.
Correct. So now you've told us, one is that you start writing feelings, बिना उन्हें जज किए, बिना उनको अच्छा दिखाए, बिना कुछ कहे, just start pouring out कि क्या फील हो रहा है. You gave us also उसके अंदर input, आपको दूसरों में क्या चीज़ इरिटेट करती है, या क्या किस चीज़ से गुस्सा आता है, या start identifying दूसरों के अंदर कुछ attributes, and then realizing कि वो attributes अगर हमारी होती, अगर वो मैं हूँ, तो how do I feel and accept that feeling within me. Right?
तो अगर नहीं, मैं तो बोल रही हूँ कि जो चीज हमें ज्यादा इरिटेट कर रही है वो मैं ही हूँ. हाँ.
Yes.
Okay.
हाँ.
और इसमें क्या है, राइटिंग में आप जैसे पहले what am I feeling, anger या irritation. तो irritation, what else has made me feel irritated in life, make a list of it, and your journal exercise can be writing about each incident in a lot of detail.
Right.
You know, in as much detail as you can. और उससे ना एक processing of feeling होता है. Then you can say, but what if this is not irritation? What if this is rage? What if this is disgust? So सारे negative feelings को आप एक कैटलॉग बना के उसके बारे में लिखते रहें. It will really be productive.
Correct. And then you also suggested कि अगर वो नहीं करना है by chance, या आधा वो करना है and then shift करना है, so then you switch to drawing. And then letting your feelings pour out through that. So that was also wonderful. And then taking a step back, bird eye perspective से उसको देखें और देखें कि उसके अंदर आपको actually क्या दिख रहा है अगर वो आपने नहीं बनाई होती. So what do you find it happy, sad? What do you feel with it the moment you see it? Is there any other way that we need to consider?
Well, there are many other ways. Like there's movement, of course.
Right.
इस पे मैंने एक article भी लिखा है, how movement helps us know and process our feelings.
Right.
पर movement में क्या होता है? Often we need a witness. Or there are many types of movement therapies also there nowadays.
Right.
But what I would encourage is moving to whatever feeling you're getting, and I'm not talking about any particular methodology here. Again, I'm focusing on the negative emotions because those are the ones which we bury deep down.
Yeah.
So you may want to, play some angry music and just move to it. You may want to play some sad music and move to it. And movement में क्या है? Again, it is not performance.
Right.
So you just move how you feel like moving, and this is again a new experience because all of us, we have learned dancing किसी का step copy कर करके. But this is movement. मुझे कैसे move करने का मन हो रहा है. If you allow yourself to just start expressing जो भी आ रहा है, then you will feel all your feelings.
Right.
Because actually your body doesn't necessarily want to hold it in anymore.
Oh wow. So the body is also trying to actually dispel whatever is unrequired and what we call negative emotion, right?
Yes, because
wow.
if you keep storing it, you're actually storing it in the body, and the body is not a storehouse of negative stuff.
Right.
So what we do is the more we become जैसे हम अपना इमोशनल डस्टबिन कभी देखना नहीं चाहते, कभी साफ नहीं करना चाहते, तो वो डस्टबिन हमारे अंदर ही सड़ता रहता है. आई एम यूजिंग दिस बिकॉज आई रियली मीन इट.
Yeah, no, I like this analogy. It's very very direct and पूरा आंखों के अंदर सामने दिखता है.
क्योंकि आप अपना ऑर्गेनिक वेस्ट का डस्टबिन आप देख के देखने का मन नहीं होता है.
करेक्ट. एंड हु वांट्स कचरा इन देयर बॉडी? ऑफ कोर्स वी वांट इट क्लीन.
और हमारा इमोशनल जो वेस्ट है, इट इज ऑर्गेनिक वेस्ट एंड इट इज फेस्टरिंग. Wow. So with my clients, sometimes when I work on like what is it that they are releasing, it is stuff that you can call disgusting, revolting, and you wonder like what have I been keeping for all these years.
Right. So at this point then I want to add and ask you one more very important thing कि जब भी बहुत सारे हमारे अंदर से negative emotions निकलते हैं, like you said कि हम कचरे की सफाई जब करते हैं, when depending on what comes out हम एक self judgment में चले जाते हैं कि oh my god मेरे अंदर इतना कचरा है, this is me, am I this disgusting, and then we kind of get stuck in that loop of oh my god I am so disgusting.
So this is why I want to talk about it so openly is, let us assume we are all one. We are all equally disgusting and we are all equally loving. And the more we can be loving with what disgusts us about ourselves, the more we can love the world. And that is the end goal. Like हमारे कल्चर में, हर कल्चर में राम और रावण क्यों हैं? Because there are two aspects of being human.
Right.
And both of them have their negative sides as well, right?
Correct,
but also their positive sides.
Correct.
So, all the symbolism about being human is containing the light and the dark aspects.
Right.
And at some points in our lives, and this is, old ancient traditions like alchemy, for example, which I'm very interested in. It even tells you things like when you truly accept your humanity, that you are just a human being,
right.
You almost have like this capacity for even the darkness in you will emit light.
Wow. Yeah.
So that's the level at which you want to accept yourself. Because if you can't do it to yourself, then you certainly can't do it to anybody else.
Correct.
And you certainly can't expect it from someone else.
Correct. And I love how you said that the end goal is self-acceptance. End goal is to accept yourself on that highest level. यहाँ पे कोई judgment नहीं चल रही, कोई बुरा नहीं है, कोई अच्छा नहीं है. Point is to just take out all that kachra and just accept yourself that okay, this is who I am, but now I'm clean.
The end goal is to be able to love the world, because just like us, the world is also imperfect, like everyone in the world.
Right.
It is love that makes relationships perfect. People are not perfect. And so we love them.
So ऊपर से सीखने से tolerance नहीं आएगी, अंदर से tolerance आएगी. So let's all love each other and be tolerant.
खुद को tolerate करना सीखें, खुद का emotional pain, drama, trauma देखें, उसके अंदर रहने की हमारी own like capacity बढ़ाएं. Then we have in ourselves all the playground and the toolkits we need to deal with anybody else.
Superb. Today's session has been very nice and nicely, like I know that I need to listen to this session 2-3 more times to like absorb it and then to practice it, which I'm definitely going to do. Dr. Patni, thank you so much for this amazing insight that you have provided us with today. So 100% practice करके आपको feedback मिलेगी कि क्या किया और क्या हुआ हमारे साथ.
I would love it actually, Shruti, अगर लोग कोई भी modality choose करें, whether it is writing, drawing, moving, or imagining the movement of energy in their bodies, if they want to like write to me about it, I may not be able to reply to each one, पर मुझे उनके journey से connected होने में बहुत अच्छा लगेगा, क्योंकि my intention in these talks is to be heard by whoever needs at this point in their life to hear this wisdom. Right. And I don't see it as just coming from me, but it is really my way of loving the world as well.
This is beautiful. So how can they get in touch with you? Where should they mail you? How should they, or social media pe should they connect with you? What would you prefer?
So they can either follow my Facebook page on the Center of Me, या फिर Instagram में भी है the Center of Me. Center is TRE, so it's the Center of Me, and they can email me via my website link as well. So it's www.thecenterofme.com.
मैं डिटेल्स अच्छी तरह लिख भी दूंगी नीचे राइट अप में, सो डोंट वरी. इफ यू वांट टू रीच आउट टू हर, यू कैन सी ओवर देयर, क्लिक एंड डायरेक्टली रीच आउट. वाओ. नाउ अब मेरे अंदर ना, द मोर वी टॉकिंग अबाउट दिस, मोर क्वेश्चंस, अब मोर यू नो नेक्स्ट आई थिंक वी शुड कवर सेल्फ लव वाले टॉपिक्स, बिकॉज फीलिंग्स and all this that we've spoken today directly goes to self love and the labels and judgments that we put on ourselves, how
Absolutely.
we go towards not loving ourselves and how we should actually love ourselves.
Yes.
So definitely next time I think we should discuss that.
I would love that, and actually it's a topic dear to my heart, because I think it should be every person's concern.
Yes.
You know, so,
I to think हमें जब छोटे होते हैं स्कूल के अंदर सिखाना चाहिए. Self love needs to be a topic that needs to be taught to us at a young age.
So the Center of Me workshops for children are all about these essential nuggets of life on which we build our lives. You know?
Oh wow, that's fantastic. So if people want to connect, they can go to the website and also see. Okay, बच्चों को भी वहाँ enroll.
They can register their interest for children's workshops, and then I can send information out to them.
Oh, that's fantastic. I think definitely this shall be done. But thank you so much. Thank you for a lovely chat today.
Thank you, Shruti. Take care.